After chasing sleep in the last series, I, Adrian Pang, am well rested and back on your TV screens chasing something new. And what might that be? Well, let me give you a clue. I'm not chasing skirts.
Look around you. It's there in a bowl of hot soup. And it's there in the open.
This series, I'll be chasing happiness. Happiness is a fuzzy concept. That means as many things to as many people. Until now.
Because for the next 5 weeks, under the watchful eyes of field experts, I shall open myself up like a Pandora's box to a series of experiments and tests to lay bare this thing called happiness. And in the process, attempt to learn a thing or two about it.
Can happiness be bought? Can happiness be learned? Can we program ourselves for happiness? Where in the world can we find happiness? I can't think of too many things that make me as happy as this. Ever wondered why some of the simplest things make us happy and some don't?
Sounds like an innocent enough question. But what do we really know about happiness?
Happiness is a bit like time. Everyone knows what time is, but how do you explain it to a child without getting all tied up in knots? So, does that mean that happiness is relative? Yes and no. Does that mean that happiness is abstract? Maybe not.
Can happiness be quantified? Potentially, yes. That's what I'll be doing throughout this series, continuing what philosophers, psychologists, and scientists have been doing through the ages, evaluating happiness. According to Eric Weiner, the grumpiest man on the planet, who went in search of the happiest place in the world, we don't know enough.
After extensive travels around the world, Eric concluded that every country has something that makes its people happy. The Dutch, for example, are a happy lot because of the degree of liberalism that pervades its society. While the Swiss are a blissful bunch, believe it or not, because of a certain kind of boredom that's inherent in the clockwork precision that the Swiss are often associated with. Is Singapore a happy place at least?
According to the Happy Planet Index, no. Singapore is straggling at number 90. However, according to the United Nations Human Development Index, yes, Singapore comes in at number 26. What does that mean? It means that there are as many tools used to measure happiness as there are people championing them.